Tech stocks still under pressure here. The Nasdaq Composite falling more than 1.5% as the Trump administration reportedly considers tougher semiconductor restrictions to China. But as with DeepSeek, we've seen those attempts to limit China's AI backfire. For today's Tech Check, Deirdre Bosa looking at what could be the unintended benefit, who could be the unintended beneficiary, Deirdre, if the Trump administration does go through with this like Biden did.
Right. So, Sarah, not only have those previous tariffs not worked, but they actually supercharged China's AI efforts in some very unexpected ways. The idea that we've all heard a ton over the last few weeks, necessity is the mother of invention. As you said, the previous tariffs, they laid the groundwork for DeepSeek's breakthrough. Additional restrictions could supercharge progress at another, much larger, definitely state-backed Chinese company, Huawei. And it could supercharge them in chips, the very foundation of the race. Now, without access to NVIDIA's highest-end GPUs, DeepSeek built a model on less performant chips, H20s, which, according to Reuters, has led other Chinese companies to ramp up their own orders for those cheaper chips. Now, as additional tariffs threaten to cut off access to them, Chinese AI companies may be forced to turn to Huawei's alternative. Now, again, they're not the best and they're not the preferred hardware, but they may be good enough and getting better. This morning, the FT reports that the company has significantly improved the yield or the amount of advanced AI chips that it can produce, a near doubling from about a year ago. Now, put simply, this makes Huawei's production process more efficient and profitable, and that is key to being able to compete with NVIDIA in terms of pricing and availability. Now, of course, Huawei still has a long way to go. NVIDIA, after all, not just a chip company, it's an ecosystem, and its CUDA software keeps customers in its universe. And for pre-training, it's still pretty much the only game in town. But for post-training or inference, which you hear a lot about now, the field is a lot more open, and Huawei is emerging as a front runner in China. Additional tariffs out of Washington that could push Chinese companies to adopt Huawei's chips even faster. Now, already there's been reports that ByteDance, Baidu, DeepSeek, some big Chinese names in AI, they're already testing them. And of course, more restrictions would also hurt an American AI champion, NVIDIA. The H20s are the industry's standard in China for now, generating an estimated $12 billion in revenue for the company. Key to guidance when it reports tomorrow, which certainly helps explain why NVIDIA has been so uncharacteristically outspoken against the potential new tariffs, saying that they play into the hands of U.S. adversaries. They mean Huawei.